your host, Jason Van Glass.
My name is Mike Glazer. Thank you all for joining us tonight. This is going to be so fun.
Thanks for joining us, Mike. We have about 10 items for sale on tonight's show. If you Venmo us, we will mail them to you. And this first item...
Wait, are you going to do it priority?
Well, probably not, because this is media. So we'd be a fool not to save on the media mail, because what we're looking at are two Ewok DVDs, not DVDs, VHS, what am I even saying?
Yeah.
And I want to be perfectly clear. I haven't researched this.
You don't know Ewoks?
Well, these are out of print on VHS. I'm willing to confidently say that. If you want these new on VHS, you're out of luck. They're completely out of print on VHS. You have to get a used vintage copy.
So this is a collector's item?
100%.
That's kind of tight.
So we have the Ewok Adventure. We have the Battle of Endor. Have you seen these movies?
Yeah, of course I've seen them. I love Ewoks. If you haven't seen Ewoks, you should see them because they're better than Oompa Loompas.
Well, the correct video's in this one. I don't know about yours.
These came always a good question with VHS. Whenever you put them in and then you rewind them and then you just leave them all out and put them in whatever box fits.
Oh, great. So we actually have the correct VHS tapes. Now, I only know a little bit about these. I saw these as a kid.
Yeah.
These came out after Return of the Jedi, but before Star Wars Episode 1. Have you seen all the Star Wars movies?
Yeah, but I only liked the first ones.
Each one was worse than the one before it.
Yeah.
So these famously used to be the
You got it, Rob.
worst Star Wars movies.
Oh, really?
Famously the worst. But then they made more Star Wars movies. So now these are solidly in the middle.
How long is each of these? That's a good question. Oh, you know what? It's an hour and 38 minutes for this?
Wow.
That's a nice amount of time to
Close
watch
to
something.
3 hours of entertainment, playable on any VHS
Story by
system.
George Lucas.
Uh-huh.
Executive producer George Wilford Brimley.
Sure.
Warwick Davis. These are dope. And it's not even rated, so it's for any age, anyone.
Uh-huh.
How about
or
that?
it's just for adults, because sometimes.
What do you
Well, they're probably
what
all
do you mean
ages.
sometimes?
And this is a steal,
It is a steal.
because we're only asking $15 on these, Mike.
Wait, is that each?
Total with shipping.
Wait, so these are $7.50 each?
Well, they're basically $5 each plus shipping.
$15 for these? Get
Total.
these. Put these on your bookshelf so when people come in, they have a conversation piece that's not on your coffee table.
Now, I don't think I've seen both of these. I think I've seen at most one of these.
These are, again, George Lucas. George Lucas can do no wrong.
From
this
Red
one is
Tails.
an hour 36. This one is an hour 38. It's George Lucas at his finest in a collector's item
Minimum
way.
of 3 hours of entertainment for you.
Get
And
outta here.
all you have to do to get them is Venmo us at Gangbusters or check out normalwebsite.com.
Can you show that, or do you have to spell it?
Well, it's on the screen right now. We're on television right now.
Okay, so people can see
Down here
Gangbusters?
somewhere, I guess.
Venmo that shit. This is worth it.
How you doing? How you doing, Mike?
I'm high, man.
Okay, Mike's high. Well, Mike, you're gonna love this next item.
Let's be real. Twitch is all about just being real and chatting with folks, right? Yeah, he's nodding yes. Wait, hold on. How do we know if anyone wants these?
Well, they'll Venmo us or PayPal us money.
$15.
They'll send us $15. That's $5 plus $5 for shipping. $5, $15. Good deal. On Amazon, approximately $20 plus $8 shipping to get these.
Yeah, if you can find them.
No, I looked them up. You can buy these on Amazon, but for more money than we're selling them right now.
So not only are you getting
So it's a
two,
guaranteed
if
good
it's a
deal.
Can we leave them up here? Because people are going to want to mess with them. Do we have to put them away? Or can we
Well, I'll set them
add to
down
a
here
pile?
because we don't have a big enough.
Okay. I just think
Lazy
that
Susan.
you have such good prizes.
Because we're just going to move right on to the second item.
All right.
This is the Wind in the Willows game.
Okay.
Have you read The Wind in the Willows?
I didn't even know it was a book.
I knew it was a book. That's about as far as I got. What I love about this game, we're going to open this up and take it out because it's the highest quality game I've ever seen.
All right, great.
It's literally made by...
Ooh, can I tell you one thing off the bat with this? If you look, it fits perfectly.
Sure.
It's so symmetrical and it's so kind
It's
of clean and
manufactured in the
flush.
UK by Traditional Games Company Limited. And this is a very traditional game. Feel
Isn't
how
that
heavy
satisfying?
this is?
Yeah.
I'm going to have you unfold this and put this map together
All right,
and
I
hold it
love
up.
that. Ooh, it has good weight to it.
The rules are printed on some kind of rice paper with gold ink.
Wait, which camera do I show this art to? Because this is phenomenal art. This one right here? Look at this art. This is real, how's that? Good? That's really, look how beautiful this art is.
Sure. Unfold that map for us while I'm going to display the figures this comes with.
Okay, this is cool.
Because look at this.
How good is this art, though, man?
We get these little figures.
Oh, these are fun. This is the Wind in the Willows?
These are hand-painted stone. You've got Mr. Badger, Mr. Toad, Mr. Rat, and Mr. Platypus, the 4 famous Wind in the Willows characters.
Do you think that you would be one of these? Like, if you were to choose one, which one?
I'm going to be this guy.
Yeah?
I don't know what animal that is.
Looks like a porpoise. I like this little mouse. Okay, so this is a game called Wind in the Willows?
It's based on a book. It's based on a children's book from the UK.
Okay.
A famous book that neither one of us has read.
Okay.
But if you're at home and you have read it, this is your chance. Because I've never seen a finer quality board game.
What I love is that it was popular enough that they made a board game. So just because I haven't heard of it, they still made a board game.
We're ignorant because actually the book is exceptionally popular.
Exactly.
I learned earlier today. I learned it's been adapted for the stage and screen numerous times over the last 100 years, most recently by Julian Fellows of Downton Abbey.
Holy cow. Really? She has taste. She has taste.
It's an elderly man, and he's a lord, so you should respect Julian Fellows.
You're so right. He's had a sword touch his shoulder.
I don't know if our camera can capture the detail on this. We got Mr. Badger here, possibly creating some sort of...
How much is this?
It's $25.
That's it?
That's the price of most things on the show. The Ewoks VHSs are less. This is $25, and that's shipped. That goes right to your door or the door of someone you love.
Let me ask you this. If you were to get these two together at 15 and this is 25, what is that, 40 bucks?
That would be $40.
Would you make a deal for someone if they wanted all of this at the same time?
No, we would not.
There's no, but wait, there's more.
Because we're already basically losing money on every sale.
We are bad at this.
No, I think
people get a good deal from it.
I think of it as a service to the community.
Damn right. Okay, that's what's up.
So let's see that map again.
Sure
this
thing.
is like a Lord of the Rings style map. And as far as I'm concerned, you can just add this into your repertoire of role-playing games, miniature RPG war games, Warhammer, what have you.
Yeah, if somebody plays Settlers, this is right there for them.
Right. Take your Settlers pieces, put them on this map. Take these guys, make them fight mecha people or whatever.
That's it.
I'm not, you know what I mean? Make up your own rules as far as I'm concerned.
I have board game nights at least a couple times a month.
Great.
And every single time someone brings something new that I've never played before, it's always a conversation starter.
So you're saying maybe
fun.
you could start a conversation at your board game night by bringing in just like a game no one's ever seen before that's made with the finest materials. These are stone, by the way.
How fun are these? Really? There's stone on top of that?
According to the box.
This is at 25 bucks. That's a steal. You pretty much already won the game if you get this for 25 bucks.
You can just put these on a shelf. You don't even need to play the game. The game is a bonus. And I will say that the game is dedicated to Linda. That's a fact about the game. Right there it says dedicated to Linda. I don't know who Linda is. Again, the book was written over 100 years ago, so I don't think Linda was any relation to anything except whoever designed this particular game.
Do you think it's more or less impersonal that they didn't say her last name?
Maybe it's dedicated to Lindas everywhere. I didn't consider that.
So especially if you have someone named Linda in your life, get this.
Oh my God.
And then be like, look what I did
You're going to blow Linda's mind.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I love that that's such a bonus they didn't say her last name, so you can use your Linda at home.
And based on what I've read about this game, which is about half the box, it's not an adaptation of the book itself. It's a new adventure. So it's basically like a sequel to the famous book that we're both familiar with.
Amazing. Amazing.
And so if you like this, we will mail this to you. We'll mail it to your grandkids.
Yep.
Or to just surprise somebody, surprise a stranger. But you got to Venmo us $25 at Gangbusters. Check out normalwebsite.com. We have all these items listed there. So if you saw something earlier, you can swing by.
Yeah. What if somebody wrote you right now and was like, I'll give you 20 for this?
No.
You're out.
Well, because it's going to cost me $8 to mail it.
Got it.
You know what I mean? At least. Minimum.
Minimum.
This probably would go priority because it's not media.
Even better. You'll get it faster. What else do we have?
Boy. Okay, you peeked at these earlier.
I did. I took a little sneak peek.
As you know.
These are so nice. Ooh, everybody watching is going to love this.
We have to get these out of the way. Because these are precious stone.
God, whoever made this made it so well.
You know what? We'll put it back together later. Just set it on that chair over there.
Got it.
I'm going to show them our next item.
Okay.
Mike, as you know, this is America, and one of the costs of freedom is that you might get murdered at any time. Mm-hmm. And that's where these DVDs come in so handy. These are DVDs that could save your life. Because this is the Jim Wagner reality-based protection system. And so the first one, we have handgun survival.
Yes, so important.
We have women's survival. That's where you use a woman to survive. We have ground survival. That's where you're on the ground and you use the ground to survive. And then we have, this is not Jim Wagner, this is sort of the counterintuitive one. Uh-huh. Because Jim Wagner, you saw, that's the reality-based system.
Sure.
He's the, have you heard the term reality-based before?
I mean, I'm in it.
Because according to the box, he originated that term.
Wait, really?
According to the box.
He coined reality-based system?
According to the box. So you have the reality-based system. You also, just to kind of, you want to learn different styles.
Yeah.
You want to learn fine art oil painting. You also want to learn abstract. You can get portraiture and abstract. That's why we have I'm going to have to read it off the box here. The Crucible High-Risk Environment Training 2 Volume 1 Closed Hand Combatives with Kelly McCann. So you got both systems on DVD that you can learn.
Yes.
And survive basically any situation.
Ground, gun,
woman, closed hand combatives. Have you ever found yourself,
Yeah, I've been in fights.
Been fighting fights, great.
I've been in 3 fights in my life.
And do you think the closed hand combative system would help you?
Let me look at it. Oh yeah, there's 2 discs in here, 150 minutes of moves.
This is 5 discs.
This is 5
it's 4
discs.
sets. And again,
you're prepared for any situation.
I looked these up on Amazon. These are very expensive on Amazon. These are like $20 to $40 per title.
Really?
On Amazon.com.
That's steep.
We're asking $25 for all 4. Delivered. And that's because I care about people.
Hold on.
Yeah.
5 discs.
Right.
Over 1, 2, 3.
5 to 10 hours.
5 to 10 hours
training.
Of training. For how much?
Just $25. Because I want people to be prepared. We live in an unsafe world.
Yeah.
It's the cost of freedom.
It is.
You could be at the mall.
Sure. You could be at Panera.
You could be at a country music concert. Post office, school. No place is safe.
Nope. Not even the ground is safe.
No, the ground's not safe. You're going to want to be able to stand behind a woman who knows karate.
And is enthused to know it.
If you own a handgun, as we all do, you're going to want to know how to survive with the handgun.
Yeah.
Now, you already have the gun. Might as well learn how to use it.
Also, I just can't get over these. This dude, put his life on the line to make this.
Sure. Jim Wagner is internationally
let's
respected.
Get to know Jim. I think that's really what's going to sell
us.
this. You know what I mean? He introduced the term reality-based, like you said.
Coined it, basically.
Coined that shit. He's been a SWAT officer, a street cop, a jailer, a soldier,
a lot
diplomatic
of jobs.
bodyguard,
That's a lot of jobs for one
agent.
40-year-old man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I kind of wonder if he had a police chief that was constantly on his ass and kicking him off the force. Because it's like you shouldn't have that many jobs.
You shouldn't have that many jobs.
You should have 2 or 3 jobs.
Give me your badge.
By your time Jim's age, you shouldn't be both a SWAT and 7 other things you mentioned.
Exactly. And do you know where he's trained?
No.
U.S. Marshal, FBI SWAT, German G5, G9, Israeli Special Forces, Border Patrol, Brazilian Gate, Argentina, U.S. Forces, Secret Service.
5 or 6 countries you just mentioned, all have trained Jim.
And now he's made these for you.
Right, and he's passing that knowledge on to you. Look how confident he is with that gun. You'll have confidence too. You already have the gun. That's giving you some confidence, I imagine. Yep. I know it gives me confidence. What you want to do is know how to survive with the gun.
Absolutely. And if you don't, and your last thought is, I should have gotten this, well, you should have gotten this.
Well, now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a warehouse of these. I just have this one set.
That's it?
So if you're watching this at home right now, you're thinking, should I know how to survive? The answer is yes, but don't hesitate because I only have this one set, and if we don't sell, someone else could buy it, you won't know how to survive. If you have to go on Amazon, you have to spend $150.
That's so much money.
It's a lot.
The ground.
Sure, it's the worst place to be in a high risk.
Absolutely.
According to the box.
Absolutely. If you're on the ground, you're done unless you watch this. Have you ever been in a fight?
No, but I spend a lot of time here in Hollywood, and I do almost get murdered about once a year.
And do you escape?
I've survived so far, yeah. I think what's getting me out of it personally, in addition to this, just owning these DVDs, I haven't watched these, but just owning them has given me, I think, a sort of talisman of protection.
Yes.
I think what's getting me both out of trouble and possibly into it is that I don't fear death.
Oh, you welcome it.
So some crazy person comes up yelling at me, they're mad about something, and I don't, get upset or apologize or shirk from the insane person. I just sort of judo,
Your way into it.
just, around whatever they're coming at me with. And
Yeah.
so far I haven't been murdered. Been close.
Sure.
Sure.
But not yet.
Yeah. Most recently, a person in a car, not wearing a shirt, drove up to me. I was with someone else. He was only interested in murdering me. Other guy, no, I don't know. So I don't know if it's the hair or the.
Wait, hold on. You weren't, but he drove up and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna murder you."
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's so real.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Luckily, I own these DVDs. I'm willing to take the risk
Thank
of not
God.
owning them, but you have to Venmo us $25 at
$25.
Gangbusters. You do that, you give us an address, we'll mail them right to you, or your loved one. Maybe you are worried about someone.
It's a great gift.
Maybe you know a woman.
Yes.
Surprise her. She'll be surprised when she gets these DVDs in the mail.
If you don't get these, you're making a huge mistake. Also, again, it's going to look amazing, like next to your computer where you watch your DVDs.
I think if you display these in your house,
Right?
people are sure to comment.
Can you imagine if a robber broke in, saw these?
They would sneak out.
They'd sneak out.
They would 100% sneak out.
Outta here.
So Venmo is $25. Look at normalwebsite.com.
Yep.
Mike,
Yes.
I don't know if you're ready for this.
I don't know what it is, so I'm not sure if I am either.
This might look like an ordinary Hawaiian shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, hold it up.
Sure.
It's this shirt was once owned and worn by Weird Al Yankovic.
Is that serious?
Honest to God, this is from the Weird Al Yankovic collection. Weird Al had this shirt. It's used, so I assume he's the one that was using it.
Yeah.
His wife donated it to the Culver City Goodwill. I immediately purchased it.
Fuck yes.
So this is guaranteed to be from the actual home of Weird Al, the wardrobe of Weird Al. An iconic Weird Al type shirt, no less. Not just a T-shirt owned by him,
Right.
but like
it's not
a
his sleeve
classic
shirt.
Hawaiian shirt. Weird Al's a vegan, so he's a small man. So this is what I would call it's a 1980s medium, I believe, but it's modern small.
Modern
You know what
small.
I mean? It fits me very well,
Nice.
and I'm at most 5'10".
This is a beautiful. It's Weird Al's. You don't even. What more
Sure.
is there to sell?
Sure.
The man is a legend. He's an icon. He's important. Fuck, man, this is so cool. How much is this?
We have to ask a lot of money on this,
Sure.
and the lowest we can go on this is $200. Because I just don't know how.
Can I push you lower?
I just feel like that's a fair
for
price.
a Weird Al shirt, you think that's fair? You think that this should be fair for that? 200?
Yeah, because just feel this. You have Weird Al's essence.
You're right, because as soon as you said that and I touched it, and then you said that to me, I was like, holy
famously,
shit. Like, my
famously
hand got
nice
shut.
guy, singer, performer, actor,
Yep.
television host.
Yep.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Made millions, billions of people smile.
Sure, I saw him once at the Cheesecake Factory with his family.
Really?
Didn't bother him because it was his family.
Good move.
And he's a famously nice guy.
He's probably watched these DVDs. $25.
And
This
so
is amazing.
this is just, I don't know, I think this sells itself. I can't believe we still have it. We had this on the show last week.
Wait, really? What is
And-
everyone's problem? $200
Well, it's a
for
lot of
this?
money. And if you don't have the money, that's, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't have the shirt. So I get that. But
That's
if you
not
do
what I
have the money and you're not using it to buy a shirt owned by Weird
Weird
Al
Al,
that
yeah.
looks like a Weird Al shirt that feels, has the essence, has the life, it has his literal sweat in it.
Yep.
I mean, I feel stronger just holding it. So if you had a good financial year, here in the stock market,
Yep. Treat yourself.
you're a tech guy, look, I don't care where the money comes from. If you have the money, use it to treat yourself. We'll do $200. That's delivered. You got to give us the address. You Venmo at Gangbusters. This shirt will be yours. What's your favorite Weird Al song?
Fat.
Fat? Oh, you came out. That's so quick.
Yeah. Well, he was the first concert I saw, so this
First
to me
concert.
has like a very personal
Wow.
relationship. First concert I ever
Wow.
saw was Weird Al. My parents took me, and there was a brief intermission, and it was because he was getting on the Michael Jackson fat
Sure.
suit.
Because
and
of his commitment to
because of
showmanship.
his fucking commitment to showmanship. And he came out and he sang Fat wearing the Michael Jackson bad fat suit, and I lost my mind, and I begged my parents to buy me a Weird Al concert shirt, and I wore it the rest of the month at school,
Wow.
and it was the coolest thing. And so if you have a
Wow.
connection to a memory, this is why you buy something like this.
I mean,
because he
yeah.
changed so many people's lives.
He's one of our only good celebrities. I think a lot of people...
That's such a good point.
We've lost a lot of heroes in the last 5 years, or people that should have been heroes. We had only a couple of people that have been good people. Mr. Rogers,
Yes,
good guy, saint,
100%.
devoted his life to good, helped people, seemed like a nice guy.
I would hate Harry Anderson.
Right, famously Harry Anderson, good person,
Good
never
person.
sexually assaulted women,
No.
not a racist.
No.
Tom Hanks
Yes, and I would be devastated to hear otherwise.
and Weird Al Yankovic, and then all women. But just we're focused on the men, famous men. It's those four.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone
I'm
else,
racking my brain on anyone else.
with any sort of modicum of power, has abused that power. We're not powerful, we're lucky. But everyone else that became rich, famous, ran a studio, had any sort of hiring power, turned out to be a sociopath,
Yep.
except for Weird Al Yankovic.
Yep.
And you can have the shirt, you can celebrate his legacy of being beloved, but not abusing that belovedness, and just being like a nice, friendly family guy. Still married, hangs out with his kids.
$200, it's a steal.
$200, it's a good deal. It's one of a kind. What can I say?
Nothing. There's nothing more you need to say. This is
So
awesome.
if you love Weird Al, you know someone that loves Weird Al, get this shirt, 100%
Yeah.
owned and worn by him. We got a couple more items.
Great.
Here's-
I can't believe I'm holding this.
It feels good, right?
Yeah.
If you're at home, it feels good to hold it. I think this item's a little different. Everything on the show tonight so far, if you Venmo us, we will mail it to you. This one's a little different.
What is it?
If you Venmo us, we will give these to Mike Menendez. You know Mike,
I do know Mike.
great guy.
Yep.
Funny guy.
Funny, good comic.
We've given him a couple paintings over the years, and he has reacted negatively to that. So he was on a comedy show of ours. Everyone got a prize after they performed. He received a painting. He did not want the painting. He, so funny, comically threw like a fit. And since then, we've made it our goal to find ways to give him paintings. And we have given him several paintings. And now that we have this show selling out,
Yes.
if you Venmo us $25, we will find out where Mike lives, and we will give him these paintings.
Get this. This is an incredible idea.
Yeah.
This is so worth it for so many reasons. You're going to give somebody the unexpected anger that
Sure.
is
He's gonna-
so fucking classically
He's going to
funny,
flip out, but more importantly, he is going to accept the paintings and put them into his apartment.
which is also great.
And I do follow up with him when I see him. I ask him if he's hung up the paintings yet. He has not. So it's been about a year and a half since we started giving him paintings, and they're just stacking up in his house. Every day he looks at it, he festers on it, I assume.
Yes.
And
he for sure does. That's
boy,
so good.
these paintings are special. You see right on the back of these.
Oh yeah.
These are from Ross Dress for Less.
This is a nice. This
Famous
is a
for
nice
their
find.
art.
Real nice find.
They cost $20 a piece at Ross Dress for Less. We only want $25 total in order to give them to Mike.
That's like a third painting for free. Like you're giving
Right.
one of these away for
'Cause
almost free.
You compare these at $32 a piece elsewhere. So these are a $64 value. You buy these at a
And at a
Sears or whatever,
I'm sorry to interrupt,
Nordstrom.
but also at a $64 value, you're not getting them sent to someone unexpectedly. You're just getting the paintings. You get the added bonus of these two
Sure.
for this with an emotionally
Sure.
wonderful addition.
So if you're watching this, if you Venmo us $25, I don't know where Mike lives,
I'll find out.
but we'll find out.
I know
we're gonna
where he's
find
going
out-
to be tomorrow night. I'll find out.
Sure. No, we will figure out where he's going to be or where he works, and we will show up. And
Yes.
I will do my best to film it Publishers Clearinghouse style.
Yes.
So
yes.
I will do my best to be tailed by a cameraman. I can't promise that.
I will provide balloons for you to also hold if you like.
We will just surprise Mike Menendez in the worst possible way. And these are nice paintings. I think anyone would be lucky to have them. They're in solid frames. I think for 2 paintings from Ross Dress for Less, choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are kind of flashy paintings.
Well, it's predator and prey, right?
Yeah, and I think they look good on a wall. They got the gilt. You know what I mean? I think if you hung these up, nobody would be like, oh, Ross Dress for Less. And more importantly, Mike's gonna have to hang them up, or just lean them up against the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a good idea. Get this. How much is it?
Just $25.
Where do you Venmo that?
Gangbusters.
Got it.
And if you check out normalwebsite.com, we have all these items. Most of them, basically all of them, except this painting. You know, we will mail to you. We've sold things on previous shows. So if you see something you like, you want it, Venmo us, include your address. These, I'm sorry, we can't mail them to you. They're kind of hard to mail, and more importantly, we have to punish Mike Menendez. So we've given him, not from this show, just in life. We've already given him 3 paintings.
Really? Make it.
But this would be 5.
Get those fingers going.
And you probably don't know Mike. Maybe you do. But if you're just watching this, you don't know who Mike Menendez is. It doesn't matter. What's important is he doesn't want these.
Which is exactly why
I think you can picture someone. We all know someone who would not want to receive these at work or at home or just on the street and have to carry them around.
Yep.
Too polite, I guess, to throw them away.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad karma to throw away art.
It is. It is.
And
this
now
is
I did
art.
find these next to a dumpster, so someone did throw them away. So these do have some bad karma, but I've reclaimed that. If
you were a hero.
If you're feeling charitable, Venmo's $25. We will give these trash paintings to Mike Menendez. And we'll try and film it. I can't promise that, but we'll make our best effort to make it as comfortable for him as possible.
We have phones in our pockets, so we can absolutely film it. I will absolutely film it. No question. What else do we have?
We'll do a quick one, and then we're going to play a record.
Oh, okay, great.
This is cheap. This is $10. You're a television writer.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should have introduced your credits.
It doesn't matter.
Billy on the Street.
Yeah.
Regale me with some of the things you've worked on.
Just like TV channels.
Industry Pro. True TV.
Who cares? TV
G4.
channels.
This is an original script from The Office, and it's signed by us. We didn't write it, but it's signed by me. It's signed by Rob, our producer. It's signed by Russell, our producer.
Incredible.
And it's going to be signed by you too.
I'd love to.
So this is an original Office script signed by the cast and crew of Selling Out.
Wow.
It's the episode The Carpet. It's written by Paul Lieberstein.
Look at this.
Yeah.
$10 for this?
$10 delivered.
I mean, who wouldn't want an Office script? And which episode is this? Oh, The Carpet.
The famous one about the carpet.
Such a good episode.
Let's just reenact a famous scene.
love
Open to
to.
a random page.
I'd love to do a scene.
No rehearsal, cold read.
Oh, actually, this is great. The top of Act 2.
Act
Everyone
2.
loves that.
Come
Beginning
back
of
from
Act 2.
break.
Right? And it's Roy and it's Daryl.
Okay, I'll be Pam, you be Dwight.
Okay, great.
So there's no new information. Someone did something bad to Michael's carpet, and maybe that's all we need to know.
Then to Dwight. 3 boxes? Can you buy next month too? Okay. Every little bit helps.
Wow, another classic scene from The Office. Just loads of laughs. This 30 or 35 pages, maybe more, of just hilarious, famous, quotable scenes from the classic TV show, The American Office.
Yep. 38 pages.
Wow.
Also, if you look, it's the first revised it's
Right.
a shooting draft.
Right, this is polished.
You're getting the best
Every
of
page
The
of this is word for word perfect. It probably won awards. Maybe not this episode, but this season.
This season, every
for
season.
writing.
Yeah.
And you're going to have that. You're going to be able to read this as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be able to reenact this at parties. In the event that the internet gets shut down and we're living in sort of a post-apocalyptic wasteland,
We're on our way.
you'll be able to recreate The Office.
I would be scared to not buy this.
Right. And for $10, it's a pretty good deal. It's going to cost us a couple dollars to mail it.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with 4 signatures. You have writing credits, so your signature is worth something. I think our signatures are worth at least a couple dollars a piece.
Absolutely. And equally as important, not more important, but equally as important, the fact that it's bound like this without something here tells me it's official.
Look at these real. This is Mike's an industry guy, so he knows that these are
It's real.
industry binding.
Yep.
You don't This isn't some paper mill thing.
Not at
Although
all.
this is recyclable.
Which is also so good for
So,
the world. I got you.
reenact, relive it,
$10?
study it, maybe
Who's
write your
out
own
there?
episode.
Who's out there to Venmo $10? This is a great idea.
I mean, if you have Venmo, you have at least $10 in your Venmo account. Somebody paid you for pizza, whatever.
Yep.
The money's there, you forgot it's there. It turns out you have $26. Buy something, buy this. Or buy our last item.
Can I say one more thing about
Please.
this item?
You can say more than
There's
one more thing.
something about a TV show that I love, like The Office, and then reading the book that makes me laugh twice
Right.
as hard. It's
Like-
like watching a movie based. It's like
Sure.
reliving Harry Potter or something, but in reverse. And to read a script like this is really rewarding.
If your New Year's resolution was to read more, this is your chance. Read this one episode of The Office. Relive all the classic laughs. You saw the scene we did. Just hilarious.
Killer scene.
And we're going to try and set up one last item.
Great.
So we're going to pull this up onto the pedestal here. This is a little portable record player. Now, the record player is not for sale. This is simply to demonstrate our final item.
It's a
I
nice
don't know if
record
you
player.
collect records.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, even if you don't at home, this is a chance because record collecting's back in a big way.
Well, it only takes one to start a collection.
And what a way to start. No better way than learn code with Amico Code Course.
Wait, is this a Morse code record?
It is. This is a way to teach yourself Morse code.
Incredible. Get this. That's incredible.
So we're going to play it. We're just going to listen to some of the classic sounds on it.
Oh my gosh, a Morse code record? You're going to be the hit.
We're going to play.
Whether you're a DJ or
Side
you're
one,
just like
lessons
hanging
1
out
through
at home.
5. We'll just see what's happening.
Great.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you can hear this at home, but just beautiful stuff, right?
What if
Takes
I
you
hold
back.
this? Hey, producers, what
Yeah.
if I hold this here?
Couldn't hurt. So this comes with a whole bunch of original papers. You get a bunch of, I guess, like homework assignments where you're trying to decipher what's being said
Absolutely.
on the Morse code. You're going to listen to this record. You're going to hear it. You're going to learn how to construct dots and whistles. It's not in great condition. You know what I mean? It has some
That might
noise,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's.
Everybody says that's what records are all about, though. Is like you
Yeah.
get the quality. You
It
get
does
the
have a
texture.
rich tone.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to guess it's from 1955. The original price then, $4.95. Now, I haven't done the math, but in like 2019 dollars, hundreds.
Hundreds of dollars.
1955. A car cost $100. $5 for this.
Yeah.
And just listen to that gorgeous sound. You put this on at a party,
How much is this?
$25.
Such a steal.
I
Such
believe
a
we're only
steal.
asking $25. Of course, that pays for itself once you've learned how to send Morse code.
Which is amazing. Imagine
Comes
you're
with
at
the,
home. You want to unwind. It's been a long,
Sure.
hard day at the office.
Here,
All you
hold-
want is a
hold this.
glass of wine and just a little bit of Morse code.
So it comes with this book. Explains how to send code. Shows the equipment you'll need.
This is great.
Uh,
I think that's a D.
da. See, they have it transcribed here.
Oh, that's
I
great.
haven't read the book. You're going to want to read the book.
Well, hold on. Yeah, if you're able to help everybody hear what's happening, that would be incredibly helpful.
It's got diagrams, so you can build your own Morse code equipment.
Amazing.
Or don't learn Morse code. Just enjoy it. Oh, the producers are ringing. Do we have a message from the internet?
Message.
Great.
There was a request for Rob to translate the chirons that he's putting up.
Oh.
That are all in Morse code.
Well, I'm not sure if our producer Rob Schultz knows Morse code. I'm going to get a head nod from him. He does know Morse code?
He
Oh,
knows
great.
Morse
So he doesn't need this record. If you want to know Morse, I mean, the way to translate the chirons is to buy the record.
Oh, I see it. Once a salesman, always a salesman.
You don't want to be in France having someone translate things for you all the time. You want to learn French. You want to learn Morse code.
Yes.
Uh,
I bet he was in Morse code writing gangbusters,
I mean, I don't know.
which would be
I can't see the
which would be
chirons. I can't see what's happening.
That's gang. I know that's gang.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you know a little Morse.
I know a little bit of Morse.
Great, like high school Morse.
Yeah, I went through level 1 Morse, and then, I cheated my way through 2, and then I just
Sure.
fell off. It's like piano. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Wow, I'm absorbed with this book. Well, the point is, it comes with the book, it comes with the code sheets, it comes with this record. The record is a little bit scratched, but not in a way that causes it to skip or whatever. It just
Not at
has
all.
just has like a nice, earthy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, it's not the White Album. It's not the Clash.
If you were on a date and you went back to your
Oh my
place
God.
and you were like, hey, do you mind if I put something on a little bit,
Your date
set the tone?
would get naked
Yeah.
immediately, basically with any of the items on tonight's show.
Oh, that's a very good point.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff you'd put in your apartment to really impress people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So nice. I didn't expect to want to buy everything tonight.
Sure. And someone could buy everything.
Oh, that's a really good point.
And it wouldn't even set them back that much. The Weird Al shirt's a little bit of money, but we're talking $400. We'll put everything in one box. We'll throw in. Now you do get special things when you buy something.
Really? So there's bonus rounds.
There's little bonus items. So you will get the zine that Rob is publishing.
Uh-huh.
There's a good chance you'll get one of those if you buy something from us. You'll get my trading card. Do you have my trading card?
I'd love one of your trading cards.
I don't have it on me, unfortunately, and I'm mic'd up.
I'll buy
But I have a
something,
trading
so I have
card. If
one.
you buy it, we'll send you a trading card. You get some stickers. You get some other ephemera. Wow. This is one of the coolest records I own. I own thousands of records.
Really?
But I'm willing to sell it.
This is a big move for you. Somebody buy this. It's only $10. It's at Gangbusters, right?
I believe you said 25.
$25. $25 for this, and it's a
But I don't know what the
lifetime of
Chiron
sound.
says. And that's true of everything on tonight's show. Let's just recap it,
Sure thing.
and we'll close out.
Okay.
You can maybe hear this at home. I don't know if it's Mike. We have the Morse code record.
We have a Morse code record. Do you want to go backwards or just as
We'll
they
go in
come?
any order.
Okay.
We started with the Ewoks on VHS. These are out of print as far as I know. I can't imagine that they're still in print.
Yeah, and you
Why
said-
would they be in print?
They aren't.
I haven't heard someone mention them since 1986.
This is over 3 hours of celebrity content and entertainment.
Leonard Maltin says they're jam-packed with cinematic wizardry, and you can't argue with that.
Not at all.
This one doesn't have any quotes on it for some reason, probably because it's so good.
So you can get each of those for $25.
We have the self-defense DVDs. We have the women's survival, right?
Yes. Oh, so important. So, such a bargain.
Sure. You could just resell these and make some money. We have the office script signed by us, the casting crew of Selling Out. It's not signed by anyone that worked on that episode.
No, but the episode is a great
But
episode.
all of us, the whole cast and crew of Selling Out does work on or in the vicinity of television. So we're all whereas it's close.
I drove by the studio that makes The Office the other day.
Great. Yeah.
It's all right here in Hollywood.
I read a book
And take
Ricky
a peek.
Gervais wrote once. So,
Whoa, I mean, there we go. See?
so we have that. That's only $10. We have the Wind in the Willows board game. That comes with I can't emphasize enough how fine the thing is that Mike just dropped over there.
Not broken.
Well, they're made of stone. They're hand-painted stone. Beautiful game. You don't need to bring them over. It's fine. We have the Weird Al shirt. So if
Hold
you like
on, I
something you
wanna
saw on
bring it
tonight's show, and you want it for yourself, or you want to make us give this painting to Mike Menendez,
Yes.
Venmo at Gangbusters. Check out normalwebsite.com. You can find me on Twitter at Jason Van Glass.
And you can find me at home in about an hour.
Great. So thanks for tuning in to Selling Out. We're going live every Friday, close to midnight, I guess. And
Yeah.
so follow at Green Glass Store on Twitch and on Twitter. And if you like something, buy it, because we only got one of everything.
And these are great products and great deals.
Mike, thanks for filling in. I think that's our show.
Okay, thank you, Jason. And thank you, everybody. And thank you to our wonderful producers. And thank you to Weird Al.
So thank you, Weird Al. Good night.